Gina, I'm going to go.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Good evening. Welcome to the February meeting of the Prince George's County Cable Television Commission. I am Cherie Gibson, the chair.
Festus Udejofo.
Kathleen Driver.
Thelma Newsome Summers.
Cynthia Miller.
Thank you all for joining us this evening. We will follow the agenda as it appears on the screen. Our first agenda item is the approval of the minutes from our January meeting. Commissioners, have you had the opportunity to review the minutes? Are there any changes or revisions to the minutes?
No changes.
No changes. Thank you. Okay, if we have no changes, then we will approve the minutes as they were presented. Next, we'll move on to the action items.
There are no action items at this time.
Okay. The monthly reports is next.
Okay, so the monthly report for the Prince George's County for the month of January 2022. For Verizon, we have 13 open calls. For Comcast, we have 7 open calls. They are all closed and no outstanding calls. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you for that report. We have the Community Television of Prince George's County report.
Okay, that report, it was submitted and accepted.
Okay. So it appears that we do have a few members of the public who are registered for this meeting. Do we want to bring them forward for comment?
Sure. I have Mr. Tony McBennett. Can you hear me, Mr. Tony?
Yes, I can.
Okay. We welcome you to the Cable Commission meeting. So do you have any concerns or complaint that you want to state before the commission?
Not at this point. I want to hear what the commission has to say first. I do have some concerns, but being that this is my first meeting, I'd like to see how it flows.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us. Our main purpose for being is to help escalate and resolve issues for customers. So that's and citizens of the county. So that's what our business is. So the main portion of this meeting is to hear from the public. So if you do have concerns or anything that you'd like to bring before us, now's the time to do it.
One concern I have right off the bat is the frequency with which my cable service goes down. Over the last 2 months, I'd say my cable has gone down at least 4 times. In some cases for hours, which is a safety concern because not only do I have the cable service, but it's also attached to my Wi-Fi as well as my security service. So when that goes down, I'm pretty much a babe in the woods.
Yeah. What service do you have, sir?
Comcast.
Okay. Well, we are happy to investigate this for you. We do have, I want to welcome Ms. Allen, who is new to us, new tonight in this meeting from Comcast. We have representatives from Comcast and Verizon who attend this meeting regularly to help hear issues and help expedite those issues. So Ms. Allen, welcome, first of all, welcome, and thank you for joining us. And is there anything that you can, any response that you have to this citizen's concern?
Good evening. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I will place my email in the chat if that's appropriate. And then if Mr. McBarnett would like to correspond with me with his account information, we'll definitely have a network engineer look into this and find out what was happening on this system when his service was out. And if there was any planned outages at any point, did we have the proper communication? If it was due to weather or other issues, we'll make sure that we identify and talk through with that. There's a problem on the network. Let's hope we can diagnose it and find it. So I'll drop my email in the chat.
Thank you, Ms. Allen.
Thank you, Ms. Allen.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
Who
so
else?
I'll go to the next person. That would be Ms. Sandra Armstrong. Ms. Sandra, can you hear us? Sandra Armstrong. Are you there?
I see her name.
Yeah,
She's not unmuting. Miss Armstrong, can you hear us? Would you like to come off mute?
she's on mute. I just sent a request for, oh, no. Andrew, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
I just sent a request for her to unmute, but she's still on mute, so.
okay.
Okay, so, okay, while we're waiting for her, I know I have someone with a phone number ending with 043. It doesn't have a name, but the phone number is ending with 043.
That was mine, Ms. Gina.
Oh, that was yours? Okay.
Yeah, but I actually hung up from that. Should not show anymore.
Okay, so is that, okay, yeah, it doesn't show anymore. So that's Mr. Mark Burnett?
Barnett, yes.
Burnett.
Okay, Mark Burnett, okay, all right, so we only have Sandra Armstrong, and she's still on mute. She's showing us mute here, so I don't know if she can hear us. If not, we can continue, and I will continue to check to see when she's going to unmute herself, so we can go to the next item.
Okay, so we've met Miss Allen from Comcast. Do you have any other report or remarks this evening, Miss Allen?
Thank you. I do not this evening.
Okay, thank you. And I see that Miss Handy has joined us. Good evening, Miss Handy. Do you have a report?
Good evening. Sorry I was late. I was starting to take it personally. You didn't let me into the meeting. But I don't have any report. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Okay, so now we'll move quickly to the commissioners' comments. Commissioners, does anyone have any comments, question, or concern they want to share this evening?
Chair Gibson, I do have one.
Yes, please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Ms. Handy, thank you for following up on the inquiry from one of the residents concerning owning a cable channel. I did receive follow-up from her. Thank you on her behalf. And since we do have Comcast representation this evening, even though that is not something that this commission manages or coordinates, just wanted to present the question to our Comcast representative if you would be able to provide any information to the Prince George's County resident regarding ownership of her own cable channel.
I will certainly have to look into that and follow up. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Driver.
Thank you.
Are there any other comments? Any additional comments from commissioners?
No, I don't have any.
Okay,
Uh,
okay,
Ms.
so
Armstrong?
we'll go back and just circle back one last time with Miss Armstrong and ask again if Miss Armstrong, if you can hear us, if you have a comment or concern that you'd like to bring before the commission, now's the time to come off mute. And we would love to be able to hear you.
She's still on mute, though. I just checked.
Yeah, I see her. Okay.
All right. Mhm.
Okay, well, we will move forward with that, if there are no other public comments or commissioner comments, then we will just note that our next meeting of this commission will be on March 23rd. And if there's no other business before us, we will stand adjourned. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
Have a great evening, everybody.
Thanks. You